999 one. Every morning I start my day with 1,000 sit-ups because that's the way to get a six-pack, honestly. Honestly, six-packs are so damn genetic, it's ridiculous. You see how I've got that big ridge? People tell you everyone has a six-pack under there somewhere, they just have a layer of fat covering it. It's not true, because not everyone has a six individual perfect pack. What I will tell you is if you get under some half natty lighting, you do some concentration ab work, like crunches to build up those abs, and have a low body fat, you might say, yeah, being a low body fat is absolutely great. That will get you what you have visible, but abs are like calves in the genetic sense. Just unfortunate I didn't hit the calf or the ab lottery. See that big gap? I want to give you some motivation right now, because some of you might be thinking, oh, I haven't got the calf or ab lottery, but you can make your calves and abs look way better than what they do today by working on them. When a client doesn't do what they're told. You may have seen these carb killer bars, you may have never tried them. There are 3 flavours, and the best is Caramel Chaos. Buy Caramel Chaos. Don't be fooled by the other. Finishing the gym, and what am I doing? I'm going for a walk. Going for a walk, doing some cardio. Light cardio. Why the hell am I not downing a protein shake? There is a hierarchy of importance when it comes to post-workout nutrition. Kind of like from high to low to doesn't matter too much. When you're in surplus or maintenance calories, it automatically brings you down to that less important zone. When you're in calorie deficit, higher. The longer your session was and the more tiring and exhaustive that it was, the more important nutritional timing would be post-workout, and the less important if it was shorter. Really, the final piece of the puzzle is how soon to that workout had you already eaten. Were you fasted? Was it overnight and you did it first thing in the morning? Or were you already fed going into it? I'm in maintenance or slight surplus of calories. My session only lasted around 1 hour and I ate beforehand, so I can do what I want right now. Having said that, I'm just not going to eat for the rest of the day. Once I got home from this walk in about half an hour, 20 minutes, I'm going to go have a protein mug cake. I'm not silly. My window, that post-anabolic window, that's actually like a gateway, mine is actually like freaking huge right now. It's a really good analogy right now. I'm just like looking at these cars in traffic, and like they start making progress really far, and then they have a stumbling block. There's another car. Dieting or anything kind of fitness, health related, you start making progress and you come to a stumbling block. What do? Do you keep trying to edge forward, or do you just give up? Guys right here are not giving up. They're going to get to their destination. They just keep going. That, in a sense, is what you've got to do with diet and nutrition and training. No, like at times, these guys are going to have to refuel. They're going to have to get some more petrol, some more diesel. You might have to do the same thing. If your destination, or you've got a really far away goal, like you really want to get really strong, you want to get really ripped, like these guys are travelling all the way to Scotland, then they're going to have to stay at a hotel, get a bed and breakfast, sleep up over, and then get there later. Just like you might have to take a break at maintenance, take a diet break, and just give it some time. It's all a process. You're going to get there in the end. These guys are going to get to their destination in the end. They're just going to keep going. Whatever they have to do to get there, they'll do it. Ask what podcasts I recommend, and so I'd recommend you screenshot this. That is in my powerlifting and bodybuilding group that's free. Join my powerlifting and bodybuilding free group where you can ask questions, put in form videos, all that good stuff. Please just send me your email, I'll add you up. I am very jealous of you because you have access to the information I wish I'd seen before I touched a weight or protein shake. The book is, as it says, comprehensive. grams of chicken breast from Muscle Foods, a whole aubergine, spinach, and like 400 grams of wedgies. The post is going to go live in a few seconds. Check it out at ReviveStronger.com. You don't want to miss this one. So the article basically touches on two ways water retention is kind of screwing with your progress. It's kind of messing with your mind and making sure that you don't get bigger or stronger. I think we've all been there when we start kind of lean gaining. We know we're gaining kind of lean body weight. We're doing it all right, but we look fluffier and we don't know why. And then the second one is when you're trying to train for strength and you're in the gym and you look noticeably smaller, so you stop training for strength. That's another one. So please have a look at the article, give me some feedback, constructive criticism, positives, anything. Thank you. If you read it, give me feedback and I'll answer any question you have personally. Learn up. Habits make you, guys. Habits will make you. Got pretty good feedback from my boy Ryan Sinnott, who you can also find on Snapchat. Pretty happy with that feedback. Then courgette, onion, pepper, roasted, salted, and then I've got some English muffins with salmon and some light cream cheese. Quite a lot of comments that I've been probably putting too much information on here, and then people are struggling to see it all and look through, so I've actually been uploading these videos to you. So as you can see, they're all there. The last kind of couple of days I've kind of molded some of the days together there so you can re-watch. So that's partly why I've been recording the landscape, because I want to upload this to YouTube and avoid kind of the black bars. When someone's kind of walked towards the squat rack and you're like, no, that's mine! Just coming into the gym, and today is desk and deadlift day. I just did my first set of 210, tried a slightly narrower stance sumo style, 5 reps, PR, happy with that. Today's protein mug cake is peanut cookie. Yeah, it's good. It's on my website, ReviveStronger.com, if you haven't seen it yet. On the rare occasion that people have been dieting too long, they've actually caused themselves some harm. There's a few signs of this happening. This is pretty rare because people normally break it up, they normally binge, they normally eat and get into a calorie surplus, which kind of solves the issue. But there are some key kind of symptoms that you'll find. Number one is basically poor energy levels. The thing is, you might have been on this diet so long, you're used to these energy levels, so you might not realise they're poor until you start eating more. One I find more obvious is when you have a low libido, so maybe you find it hard to get erections, you don't find the other kind of sex attractive, you don't think about it. Probably find your sleep's not very good, your training performance isn't very good, you just haven't got much kind of will and energy and you find yourself sitting down. The reason it can kind of go a little bit missed because you don't realise your energy levels are low. You're so used to feeling this way that it can kind of go lost and missed until you end up breaking. Often I'll get clients that have told me they've been dieting on a really low calorie intake for a long time, and I basically bring up their calories and they're like, oh my god, I feel amazing. Case in point, and my libido and erections keep getting better. Like seriously, what the hell have I been missing out on? Note that it's traditionally thought that women are in this situation, and I've had this with many women, but it does happen to men. Case in point, you saw it. Dinner is a bit different to the last few nights, so I've got some kind of ravioli here, spinach and ricotta, and I've made some tuna and tomato sauce. My girlfriend Charlotte is dieting right now. What have you got here, Charlotte? And she's wearing it out, look how good she is. She's not going to tell you what she's got because she's not going to say anything. So Charlotte wants to tell you what she's actually got here. So what's here, Charlotte?
Salad, swede and carrot mash, and cheese and potato bakes.
Everyone cares only about the... Just so you guys are aware, She is not doing macros, she's just doing calories because she just doesn't care about macros. So after trying to be clever and having it side-viewed landscape, and realise it's been really annoying because it's kind of gone one way and then the other, I'm just going to keep it like this. So if you guys have been following me for a few days now, you'll notice I generally save a lot of my kind of treats to the evening, and there is a reason I do that. You might have heard me and Jay Scott already talk about this on his YouTube channel, but essentially if you start your day with kind of blander, nutrient-dense foods, you kind of set yourself up for success. So basically you make sure you've got all your proteins in, you've got your fruit and veg in, all in the day, keeping you energized, keeping you full, and then at the end of the day, that's when you fit those treats. Start off with your base, your foundation of all the micronutrient-dense foods, kind of the less tasty foods, but the foods that are going to get you kind of everything you need, and then you go. Hey guys, so we're doing a test. I'm going to ask my girlfriend a question and see. She has a very short period of time to answer. She's absolutely looking forward to it. Charlotte, why aren't fat loss supplements the best thing to have?
Because it's all about calorie deficit.
Woohoo! We got. Charlotte, how do we create a calorie deficit?
By eating less than our maintenance.
And that's maintenance calories to maintain. How would you suggest people create that calorie deficit?
Eat less, move more.
I like that answer. So Charlotte's pretty stressed out right now, and we're going to leave it there. If you really enjoyed this, I might try and persuade her to do it again.